Today on Sky Rascals, we go underground to explore caves linked to satanic cults and hooded figures wandering the countryside at night. Buckle up, this is going to be a good one.
So today we're on our way to some caves that are surrounded by mystery and myth. These are the infamous Caynton Caves, rumoured to be a secret Templar chapel. The caves are almost completely hidden to anyone walking by. It just looks like a large rabbit hole or a badger set. Even the landowner didn't realise they were there. In the 70s, word was whispered around about this secret underground place, and various cults started to gather there. The caves have even been the rumoured home of the Order of the Nine Angels, a satanic group. Today, the O9A are connected to terrorism and crimes worldwide and splintered into multiple smaller groups. So we're hiking over now. Who's going down first, Ben?
I'll let you, mate.
That does look dodgy, right?
Yeah, I do, just in case you need to do 127 hours.
And you've sent your mum what for your words, yeah?
Yeah,
Have you?
yeah,
I'm not even
mum
messing
will come
about.
pick us up if we get into trouble.
Come on then. Let's see. Oh my god, Ben. Mate. Right, pass that camera. Get yourself down here. Hold that touch. Ben, this is incredible, mate. This is like Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark stuff, this. Put your head on it, Ben.
God, this is incredible.
People have been down there, mate. There's candle wax and like candles and things.
I'll tell you what, you'd never expect to find this, would you? In the middle of woodland.
Oh my god, check this out down here then. It's like a proper temple. So one thing that always ruins something beautiful. Graffiti.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Nevertheless though, this is amazing. What do you think this could be, Ben?
That's your new chair, mate. It's got a face in it as well.
Oh, like a mouth, nose and...
Yeah.
It's so bizarre, I've never seen anything like this. Just in the middle of the woods, underneath a tree. Do you know what I mean?
Well, it looks like a rabbit hole.
I can't get my head around it.
It makes me wonder how many rabbit holes there are that we go past that have stuff like this inside them.
I just had my coccyx. It's insane.
All these little holes everywhere for like candles.
Look at that.
Illuminati. So this place has been associated throughout history with not only the Knights Templar, but also pagans, cults, witches, practitioners of black magic, Illuminati, you name it. Create a secret place and secret organisations in common. Have a little look at the meetings here.
The caves were initially thought to have been left by the Knights Templar. However, the origins of the cave are unknown. Little evidence points to the Templar having been there. A 13th century sword was found on the site by a local man. However, it is believed that subsequent modern day cults buried the sword there in the hopes that the ghost of its knight would protect those inside the cave. The gentleman that found the sword had it on his windowsill for 30 years before learning of its significance. One day, the true history of the caves may be discovered, but for now, its origin eludes historians.
That is like holy water or something back in the day. For baptising, maybe? It's Christian, wasn't it, the Knights Templar? Yeah. That's crazy. Look at this, mate. You can see there must have been candles here recently because there's water droplets that built up. You see that?
It looks like a weird face.
I know, a tear. That's pretty cool. The effort that's gone into excavating this. Do you think all of the dirt that's in here got pulled out through that tiny little hole we crawled through? Spiders.
I tell you what, pal,
Yeah.
whoever built this was either brave or they knew what they were doing. Imagine scratching away at these pillars here.
But just knowing if you take too much material off,
Yeah, you're trapped.
you're having a bad day. Wow.
That pile of candles we saw explains all these little holes there, mate.
The pillars, the detail, it's incredible, isn't it?
It's beautiful. Is it me or does that look a bit like an anchor? Not that it would be.
Do you fancy not kicking the cave while we're inside it?
I wouldn't kick anything, made sense then.
I tell you, you can feel airflow through it as well, can't you? So it's not stagnant down here. I think it's got two holes, isn't it? Where we came in, and then I can see light over there too. This was exactly where that spider crawled into my ear, so we found a little spider friend here. Looks like it's been crumbling away the rocks. There's a large deposit of spider turds underneath it. One memorable evening, some local families were watching a firework display in the field next door to the caves, when black smoke started to pour out of the woodland. A stream of hooded figures emerged from the woods and ran off into the night. A cult had set fire to the caves, and it had quickly got out of hand. Stranger still, A few members of the cult returned to the landowner's house the next day to ask if any of their robes had been saved from the flames. It's going to start to head out. Absolutely amazing.